Hey, this is Anney.
And Samantha.
And welcome to Stuff I Never Told You, a production of iHeartRadio.
And welcome to another happy hour. And if you are enjoying things that you usually partake of in happy hour, please do so responsibly. We are currently not being sponsored by any of the things we're talking about, which is a shame. Which is a shame. Anney, are you sipping on things?
Oh, just my old cold coffee.
Cold coffee. Yes, I'm drinking your also not favorite Dr. Pepper. Zero.
Oh, no.
Cream soda. I love this. Like, this is my favorite. If they've discontinued this, I'm in trouble.
That did happen to me back when I drank soda. They discontinued my favorite flavor, and it was
It's a bummer.
It was a blow.
I mean, I no longer use SodaStream much, whole thing, but like my favorite flavor was the pineapple. Gone. They ruined it. They ruined it.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of glad because I'm not a big fan of the company now. But like still, in general, ruined it. But all that to say, you know what hasn't been ruined, Anney?
What?
I want to give an update about my garden, my teeny tiny garden, which has been huge. Like the tomatoes are getting huge. I've gotten like, at least like I see like 6 big tomatoes. I think beef tomatoes are coming in and one's looking real pretty. I've got 4 jalapenos coming in. I've got 2, I think they're called Liberty Bell bell peppers. Liberty bell peppers, and they're bright orange and they're coming in. I got another green pepper. Y'all, I am very proud. I have yet to be able to make an actual full dish of anything.
Yeah.
With my garden fixins. But you know what's also come in that was just, we've talked about it before, my giant fig tree. So the giant fig tree, my partner and I was able to get to it in time and pick a chunk full of like figs. And my partner and his sister, who is here, made fig jam. And they did a great job. So last night we did a whole smorgasbord with that fig jam with goat cheese and like a crostini. So good. But the fact that it came from our backyard was very like one of those moments, like being very proud, as well as all the basil, which I have propagated several basils. I think I probably have at least 10 that I've planted, and most of them are, a big chunk of them are in our little garden that we have, and it's become our decoy where the bugs are eating it instead of the vegetables. So we made a good plan. But in there is also lemon balm, which we got from our local arbor, like garden center arborist, and the woman who helped us out was fantastic. But she sat with us for like 2 hours because we're talking about shrubbery right now. And yeah, I am so suburban and old that I've been fascinated by trees, which I kill things. We've talked about this. I killed ferns and I've killed succulents. So like all of these things I've not been great. But the basil herbs, I feel like I'm doing much better with. And we've gotten that. But yeah, we got like lemon balm added to our garden. Did I talk about this? Pineapple sage.
Ooh.
Yeah, it tastes like pineapple. It's really, really, really cool. And I'm on my way on getting a blueberry bush. I really desperately want that.
Nice.
I know. But as I said, we did have 2 tomatoes that we had to pull off because they were being split and eaten up, and it wasn't edible. So I'm very sad about that. Our first 2 attempts for the big tomatoes did not go well, Anney. But the tiny ones are okay.
Yeah. I think you'll bounce back from this. I'm
gonna try. But also, so I also am trying to see if I can grow strawberries. So I got the top of the strawberry because I know people are like, it's not the top, but it's the seeds on the strawberry. But usually the way I cut it, there's plenty of seeds. So I planted it and I saw tiny little leaves popping up, in which my partner painted because he was like, those are vines. You can't. I should have thought of that. I knew this, but we're going to have to transplant them. So if it does grow, I might have strawberries.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Right? I need more fruit in my life. I love fruit. So to be able to grow, and we've already talked about how expensive they are. So if I can grow fruit, again, we have too many animals though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's too many animals. But one of my joys have been to take my propagated basils and being able to plant it and watch them grow. I feel very like a proud basil mom.
Nice.
I sent you some as well. How are they doing?
They're doing well. They're doing well. I've got one planted in dirt, and I've got the one that's still in water that's propagated, and it's still going.
Got them roots coming?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of roots. I also growing scallions. That's nice.
Oh, you decided to grow scallions? Okay.
Yeah, because last time I did it, it just failed. So I was like, okay, well. But I'm trying again. And so far, it's working.
Hey.
Yeah.
A win is a win. Yeah. I feel like in our happy hours when we talk about the gardening and we talked about how it could be healthy, there is something to it. I do go and pet it on the top. Like it's got a, like, I'm like patting a head of a child and talk to it. We also got a really pretty plant that I really liked from the same garden center, which is located near us. And I've named it Priscilla. And my partner keeps calling it Petunia, which really irritates me. I'm going to fight you. Quit saying that. Her name is Priscilla. Look at her.
Clearly.
Look at it. Look at her. But it's been interesting because I have been trying to keep up with more. We are talking about whether or not we can expand into a bigger gardens and how to make it better. We haven't had any disturbance. We had one interesting occurrence, which I don't think I talked about on here. But like outside of that, nothing big, but it is growing. I'm kind of scared that we're overwatering it because right now it's raining intermittently and we don't know when it's coming. And then, but when it gets hot, it's so hot.
So hot.
That I feel like it's going to die if we don't give it some water, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, interestingly, I am having almost like a panicked helicopter parent thing happen where I keep checking like I'm still alive. But my mom gave me a succulent because she had given me a plant previously that she was like, this one's so easy, and it died immediately.
I feel like that's a curse when they tell you that.
Oh, yeah. She was like, it will be fine. You don't even have to water it. And I was like, well, clearly something went wrong. But she also gave me a succulent after that because I was honest with her. It's not looking good. And she told me all I have to do is like spray it once a week. And I'm like, I don't think that's working out. I think something is pretty wilty. A little crunchy on the edges, you know?
A little crunchy on the edges. No, yeah. I think when people set us up, when they're like, you can't kill this. Even you can't. And then I'm like, watch me. Like, I feel like they've cursed us in those moments. Because I look at some of the plants, again, the fern. My good friend of mine, Dominique, she loves plants. And one of the things that she had was like the English ivy type of thing. And I'm like, those are kudzu. Like, those are weeds. Those are not. And she's like, shut up, I like it. But she's really great about keeping plants alive and does really well with that. So she had bought us a fern when I moved to my apartment. That thing died so quick. And she was like, these are so easy. And I'm like, I feel like you're setting me up for failure.
Yeah. Yeah. And my poor mom, she even planted it. She did the whole thing. I literally just had to hang it up. And I even bought a light because I was worried it wasn't getting enough light.
Yeah.
Nope. Died anyway.
Wasting our money and trying to get this done. And then it does it. And then I'm like, oh, no. But I'm very possessive of our garden, even though it's like, again, my partner's and I's garden. But I'm like, stop telling that. I'll do it. Quit talking to it. It's mine. Like, I'm very possessive and making sure this succeeds. But then that also means if it fails, it's solely on me, and I'm going to be very upset about that. But our garden, okay, again, the tomato bushes are tomatoes getting really big. So I know we're doing something right, and there's several tomato plants on there. However, again, old host of the show, Caroline, and her partner, they are garden fiends. Like, we've talked about them before, and we just recently went over there to celebrate with them. And he had a giant box of tomatoes, and I just sat there and stared at them. I thought about stealing some. He actually, and then he had like all these peppers, banana peppers, and jalapeno peppers, and habanero peppers, and I was just like, I have 4 peppers. I have 4 peppers coming in.
Hey, it looks great. I got to see it. It's very cute.
I was very proud of my very tiny garden, which would not make a salad. But you know what? It is like, again, my partner's sister's here, and I was like, here's one tomato for you. You can experience our garden. I think I gave you one tomato, right?
I don't think I got a tomato. I would like one.
Oh, because they weren't ripe.
They weren't ready.
Right.
It's okay.
Okay, I'll save you one.
Friend of the show, I have two Katies in my life, but one of them, both of whom I think have been on the show. One of them, anyway, her parents grow tomatoes, and she had like this huge surplus, and she sent a text out to our group and was like, does anybody want fresh tomatoes? And I don't think it's been a long time since I've seen all of us respond so quickly. Yes.
Yes. Yes. And you know what I was thinking about? Because like I said, these gardens are making me very happy. We have been currently watching Top Chef older episodes, and they've never had one in Atlanta. They've gone everywhere but Atlanta. They've never had one anywhere in Georgia. No Savannah, no nothing. And I'm like, I'm very offended by this. Because if nothing else, we have a pretty big influx of like different cultures. Like one of the things about my partner's sister being here, we've been taking her everywhere. She's like, this is what I wouldn't have. And she's from Charleston. Like she lives in Charleston. And so like Charleston has some good food as well. But like they don't have the diversity that we have. And so I'm literally a little bit offended by the fact that they've never even talked about. There's a rumor, and I think, does Tom Colicchio still have a show with iHeart?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if he does. I know Padma was on a few episodes, and we love some Padma. We being me. I love Padma. But I actually really love Kristen Kish, who's the new host. I love her as well. Anyway, all that to say is, Tom Colicchio, his restaurant Craft did not survive here. And I think there was some like back and forth with like the owners of the building, and like they could never negotiate it out. But I honestly don't think it did well here either in general. Do you remember? Did you ever go to Craft? This
No.
was about like 15 years ago they closed. So it's been a minute. So Craft and Craft Bar. And so there was some rumor that he's bitter and will not come to Atlanta because of that.
Wow.
But I know he's been in Atlanta because I remember they were taping some episodes with him.
Interesting.
I'm a bit bitter because they've been to Tennessee. They've been to, they've been to Charleston, and they're going to film now in Greenville, South Carolina, and Charlotte. I'm like, what? So I'm very offended by this. Like,
yeah, the snubbing.
Yeah. Atlanta's got food, and we've got good like tomatoes and pecans and peanuts and peaches. I mean, what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we do have a lot of really good food. Very lucky.
Yes, exactly. Like whenever I go to different places, don't get me wrong. Like, of course, I'm going to New York and doing these things, and it's amazing. We went to Seattle and had some good food. But like, yeah, Atlanta has the diversity, and I miss specific types of food from here. I mean, I just had omakase. I told you about that here, one of our Michelin starred ones. It was very good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We love some omakase.
Anyway, that is my complaint right here, is that Top Chef is snubbing us, and I'm offended.
Okay.
Offended.
Right.
Because my garden says that we can grow food here.
And lovely food. The tomatoes my friend gave me, we made a caprese salad, and it was the best. But then with the ones that I had left over, I made like a fresh tomato marinara, and it was...
Oh.
And I sprung for like the higher quality pasta, like the higher... I was like, if I've got this fresh tomatoes... I really want this to shine. I want this whole dish to be like more than I would normally get. And it was so good.
Can you please include me in this list of who wants tomatoes? Because I do, please. Because yes, I am a sucker for a good Southern as hell. This is Southern as hell. Just white bread, soft white bread, tomato, and cracked pepper sandwich in the story.
Mm-hmm.
If you're real Southern, you put mayo on it, but that's disgusting. I would never.
Yeah, no, I'm with
Just saying. Mm-hmm. But oh my God, I crave those. I miss those.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I can do that with my tomato.
Simple. I think so.
I think at least I got one that's turning nicely orange. No bug like holes in there, which was one of the problems. No splitting yet.
Mm-hmm.
I got my fingers crossed, y'all.
Yes, I've got my fingers crossed for you too, because it's so lovely.
So
Fresh tomato, especially one from your own garden.
I grew that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to say as I take pictures and cry about it.
And then eat it.
And then eat it and cry some more.
Yeah. Of course. Sounds perfect.
Perfect. And Christina, our producer, was like, hey, we need to do a happy hour. Which you make cocktails with those. And I'm like, I have sage, pineapple sage, which would be an amazing cocktail. I've got lemon balm, which I don't know if that's not going to be an amazing cocktail, but whatever. I have basil, jalapeno. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. I think that could be fun. I think that could be a really fun.
We're going to do it. Maybe we should do it with Christina, God forbid, in the studio.
Oh, no. I have to put on real clothes. No.
But I can't put it through the internets. Here's my garden stuff.
Just get a box and mail them. Wrap them in saran wrap.
This is not working.
Okay.
No.
Well, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. So if you have a garden, listeners, I think I've already asked, but like, give me advice. Why is my tomato splitting? I think it's overwatering.
Yeah. And what else should Samantha grow? I've over on the other show I do Savor, I've learned a lot of things. I was like, oh really? Just have to cut off the top of a pineapple. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let us know. And we'll get Samantha's garden going.
Let's go. Part 2.
Yes.
Part 3.
Part 3. Any tips at all would be very much appreciated. Or if you just want to talk about your garden, also would be great. So you can email us at hello@stuffwenevertoldyou.com. You can find us on Blue Sky at Most of Podcasts or on Instagram and TikTok at Stuff We Never Told You. We're also on YouTube, and we have a book you can get wherever you get your books. Thanks as always to our super producer Christina, our executive producer Maya, and our contributor Joey.
Thank you.
Thanks to you for listening. Stuff We Never Told You is a production by iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, you can check out the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.